Hello everybody, welcome to Matt's World. In this next video, I'm showing my Mr. Bean videotapes collection. One of my favourite shows of all time. Why do you think on my main channel I've made, on my, the channel I've had for so long, I've made so many YTPs and Sparta remixes of Mr. Bean. He's an absolute legend. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on with it. So the first one is The Amazing Adventures of Mr. Bean. This and the next tape were both released on the same day in 1991, plus additional footage not seen on television. And this was released by Thames Video and the Video Collection. And the episodes on this one are Mr. Bean, which is the pilot episode, The Return of Mr. Bean, and The Library. And it's 60 minutes in length. And here's a tape with the video collection label. And there's no print date, but there is black ink. I'm going to try and reflect it with the sun. There you go, you can see it. It just says Amazing Adventures of Mr. Bean on the bottom. And inside is just an advertisement for this and the next tape, which is The Exciting Escapades of Mr. Bean, plus additional footage not seen on TV. This is also from 1991. Like I said before, this and Amazing Adventures were both released on the same day in 1991. The episodes on this one are The Curse of Mr. Bean, Mr. Bean Goes to Town, and The Bus Stop, which is a previously deleted sketch. As in, like, not seen on TV, it's a deleted scene. It's 55 minutes in length. And we definitely know what episode The Bus Stop came from. It came from... what did it come from? It came from Mr. Bean Rides Again, that's what it came from. Where he's waiting for the bus, but it fades to when he's back at his house. But there was originally a sketch there of him trying to get the bus. But anyway, here is the tape with the video collection label again. And there's a note on the bottom. I know both of these tapes that I've shown so far. Here's the same advert again. Amazing Adventures of Mr. Bean and The Exciting Escapades. These are both the original 1991 releases. They were re-released in 1993 with new VHS openings. But I don't have those reprint versions. Those reprint versions are quite rare. But anyway, these are the next two, which were both released on the same day in 1993. First of which being The Terrible Tales of Mr. Bean. And the episodes on here are The Trouble with Mr. Bean and Mr. Bean Rides Again, which is where that deleted scene came from. And this is 55 minutes in length. There's the tape. And there's some more black ink. Just says Terrible Tales of Mr. Bean. No print date. And a new advert for the... Oh, if I can keep the box open, that'd be nice. A new advert for the 4 current tapes. The 3 I've shown and the next one, which is The Merry Mishaps of Mr. Bean. This was the first Mr. Bean tape I got out of all these. This was the first one ever. I remember vividly where I got this one from a charity shop in Sheffield. I did not spend £15 on it. But yeah, so I think I paid about £1 for it in this charity shop in Sheffield. And then this is where the collection started. I only had this one for ages, but I managed to find all the others. And the episodes on this one are Merry Christmas, Mr. Bean, and Mr. Bean in Room 426. And this is 60 minutes in length. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that this one, last one, were released in 1993. But if I didn't, anyway, here's a tape. There's absolutely nothing on the bottom this time. No black ink, no print date, just a sticker. And the same advertisement. And as you can see, this tape came from Tesco. Next up, the final tape released by the video collection before it rebranded was Perilous Pursuits of Mr. Bean, featuring 2 classic episodes, Mind the Baby Mr. Bean and Do It Yourself Mr. Bean. I know there is an alternate version of this cover where the episodes are the other way around, where it says Do It Yourself first and then Mind the Baby on the front and the back. But on my copy has it, which is the most common copy, has Mind the Baby first. But yeah, like I said, the episodes are Mind the Baby Mr. Bean and Do It Yourself Mr. Bean. What I like about these video covers from 1993 onwards, they're written like a diary entry on all the rest of these covers. Because on the first 2, it's just a plot synopsis, but then on the rest of them, it's like Mr. Bean's written it in his diary of what he's done in that day, which is pretty cool. And this is 50 minutes long, this tape. But yeah, like I said, this is the final tape released by Video Collection before they rebranded. Absolutely no top bottom, some black ink. If I can get it to show, I can. Focus, camera, focus. Focus. There we go. And then there's a new advert for the 5 tapes with some cool stock images of Mr. Bean. But yeah, like I said, this tape was released in 1994. Anyway, next up, these next 3 were released when Video Collection rebranded into VCI. Unseen Bean. 2 hilarious episodes, including one never seen on television. And the episode on here, I'll explain in a minute. But yeah, there's a sticker on the top of this one. Hair by Mr. Bean of London was the one that wasn't shown on television. It was exclusive to this videotape for like 11 years. And then I believe, off by memory, in 2006, it aired on Nickelodeon. And that was the first time it aired on television. So it was exclusive to video, and I think it was on the complete Mr. Bean DVD as well. But it was exclusive to this videotape, and the complete videotape and the DVD, until 2006. So for 10 years, you could only watch it on physical media. And then Back to School, Mr. Bean is the other episode, which did air on television. And was filmed in 93, but then this episode filmed in 95. This tape was released in 1995, and it's 50 minutes long, and it's the first VCI Mr. Bean tape. But it does have a video collection label, but this was the year that they just rebranded, so that they'd just used up the last of their video collection labels that they were printing at the time. And you can also tell it's a 90s VCI tape, because VCI like to put these barcodes on the bottom, and then barcode sticker. And then there's a new advert with the 6 Mr. Bean tapes. If you're wondering why I keep flipping around, I like putting them in the box that way around. But I put them in the other way around just because I did ages ago. Next one, this is by far the rarest tape I have. It was sealed when I got it, actually. But I've since unsealed it and watched it because I know it's like devalued it, but if you don't watch them for ages, they go mouldy. The film deteriorates, the videotape deteriorates. So I want to like preserve the condition of this one. The Final Frolics of Mr. Bean. Final 2 episodes. So yeah, this has the last 2 episodes of the show on. Like the Amazing Adventures of the first 2, and then all the ones I've shown have all the episodes in order until this one. And then this, yeah, these are the final 2 episodes. So this is the final episodic tape ever released. And it has a really cool cover as well. I think it has the best cover out of all of them. It's very 90s. And on the top, free inside, exclusive Mr. Bean teddy bear knitting pattern. And then the episodes, the last 2 episodes, Tee Off Mr. Bean and Good Night Mr. Bean. 50 minutes in length. And this was released in 1996. And here is the tape. With another sticker on the bottom and the VCI label. And this is on the inside. The knitting. This is how to knit my teddy. Let me just get it out. I have to pull it out of the inside cover. So when I pull it out of the inside cover, there's an advert for this and Unseen Bean available on video, and then there's this pamphlet which I had to cut off the cover. I decided to like dot it off the cover just so that I could get it out and look at it. And if you look, if it'll come on. It's been folded inside the video case for ages. But yeah, look, it's folded with detailed instruction. If you want to pause it, take screenshots, I'm going to hold the instructions up. If you know anyone who knits, who would like to knit a Mr. Bean teddy, be my guest. And then, my grandma knits, so she used these instructions to make a teddy for me that she made herself. This is the final result of the knit. She used these instructions to make this for me, and it were a complete surprise. I absolutely love it. I adore it. I don't sleep with it because I don't want it to stink like me, but it's brilliant. Absolutely love it. But anyway, I'll sort this out after I've stopped recording, because there's one more tape to show, which is the best bits of Mr. Bean. Which was the last series. This was the last episode made of the TV show. It was like a special, which just recapped the most memorable moments of the show. And there he is, look on back. And then this was also released in 1996, and it's 72 minutes in length. And here it is. Here's a tape. Barcode. And adverts for the 3 VCI titles on the left. and on the right is a advert to join the Mr. Bean Appreciation Society. Which I don't know if that's still a thing, but there's an advert for it in this video cover. So yeah, that's it. That's all my Mr. Bean videotapes. If you like this video, please do leave a like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. Check out my Balloon Battle series. Episode 5 will be in production when the voting ends. Go vote, put a vote in on that for me, that'd be very nice. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, bye bye.